As for the cost must follow the result. Both parties asked for cost, including the costs of due counsel. According, the application is struck from the roll. The applicant is to pay the cost, including the costs of due counsel.
Hello there, guys, and welcome to Daily Updates. Interesting news. The Gauteng High Court has decided to dismiss the application, an urgent application by Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula's team to stop that arrest which the NPA is trying to proceed with. So basically, those 4 million charges, the allegations that the NPA is coming up with, Mapisa wanted to say to them, no way are you going to arrest me. You must stop with that and let me prove myself on the other side. So the court said, you don't have any case here, and then we hit you with the cost. You go back and look at the history of ANC. They took a former president to jail. So this is not a surprise when we see a Speaker of Parliament going to jail, because at this point, she's going to jail. At this point, it's just a matter of time before she hands herself over, or they decide to go there and fetch Mapisa by themselves. The NPA is ready. She has lost the case, meaning that you either go or they fetch you. The allegations are serious. Many people can say that, well, she didn't steal the same as others who stole hundreds of millions. 4 million is nothing. Actually, it's a lot of money. These guys are stopping innocent people from having a hand in the economy. That which they have stolen could have been feeding or giving a job to many people. So now facing the justice doesn't mean it's a political battle from the oppositions. It just means that this is an example to many to say that you steal, we catch you. But if you look at it, it's more like the ANC saying, well, we can't save you now. They are throwing her under the bus. I mean, what is a one Mapisa-Nqakula gonna do to the image of the ANC? So throw her under the bus, and once she's under the bus, continue with life. At this point, there is nothing she can do. I remember when they arrested Jacob Zuma. Everybody was shocked. So we can't be shocked anymore, because it looks like the chicken have come home to roost. These guys have been enjoying the luxurious amount of money, the luxurious houses and whatnot. Now it is time for them to pay back. I mean, there's one who couldn't get arrested. There's one who wanted to resign, and moments later the guy said, if you resign, we're going to get into trouble because we are stealing also. And that man decided, no, I'm not resigning anymore. So that one cannot be arrested as of yet, unless something happens. But since that one couldn't get arrested, there is the Speaker of Parliament facing arrest. So at this point, hand yourself over or they're going to fetch you. And you know, elections are almost there. How is the ANC getting penalties after penalties come elections? And it affects the whole party. I mean, a Speaker of Parliament is someone who should have integrity. Someone who we should look at and say that, not this one. She has to enforce the rule of law. So why would she has to go and make laws in Parliament? Why would she then go and become an accused? An accused who loses a battle to stop the NPA from arresting her. So at this point, there is no evading that arrest that is coming upon her. So Mapisa, those point of order that she has been doing, those honorable member go out. Those point of order and all the fights in Parliament she has been saving the ruling party from are now going to catch up with her. Because most of them are going to say that let the law take its course, while one of their own is drowning in a swimming pool of millions. Now that person who's drowning is not going to get the help she needs. As I look at it, for her is to get arrested and then apply for bail. Of course, they're going to give her bail and probably drag this for a long time until they say that, well, there's no case. But one thing we must know, where there's smoke, there's a big fire. even if they go and say that, well, there's no case here, we give her bail, and then when they go to trial, whatever, she wins. At the end of the day, it is proven that there's something fishy going on in the ruling government. There's something fishy. There's a lot of corruption. So once they prove that, even if they can't prove, the people of South Africa knows you got arrested, got bail, and then your case was dismissed somehow, but at the end of the day, your reputation has been fiddled with. Your reputation is on the ground. That is what is needed. It's just that the NPA that we are looking, the Hawks, whatever the justice that we have, that we are looking at, most of it is looking at how much money you have, how big is your pocket, how powerful are you. And if you can't be that powerful, you're going to go to jail. But to them, if you can prove that, well, I am strong, then you might not go to jail. So at least some of them who we know that they have money, they are at the higher positions, at least some of them will touch down and say that, well, I was once arrested for corruption, even though I beat the case, but hey, I survived. And because they would know that surviving doesn't mean that they didn't do anything. It will just mean that they are politicians who made sure that they got saved. But at this point, the leaders are not even looking like they care about Nosiviwe. Those guys there, they are saying that let the justice take its course. And taking its course means he's going behind bars. And by the time they focus on her, they would probably be losing that 50% margin. So why not just focus on election and leave her alone, sort out your mess? At this point, we are looking at a party that is really destroying itself. A party that many once looked at and say that this is a strong party. But at this point, whatever that is going on in that house, is about time it happens, because people got very comfortable and they started eating without looking at the consequences. South Africa is about to witness a revolution that many of us thought, well, the revolution is beating apartheid. Now it looks like the revolution is really realizing a black child, a poor person, an innocent person getting a breath in this economy, in this government. The election is going to prove that. But as of now, Mapisa, take yourself in that, is it Pretoria or whatever prison or police station. Take yourself there. Save them the cost. We need that money. Save them. Once you save them, you can start applying for that bail. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in, and until next time. Cheers.